Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the States and, happy next holiday to everyone everywhere. We all love holidays, I think, and it's nice to take the opportunity to be around family and friends every chance that we get. Well, I guess this year is quite a bit different. I do wish everyone well, though, and please keep and stay safe out there. I forgot to introduce myself today. I'm Marty, here with Warehouse and Operations as a career. I was on a phone call earlier this week, and an ops guy said, kind of out loud, I think what many of us think and kind of mumble to ourselves around the holidays. In our industry, especially in the distribution fields, man, a holiday can wreak havoc with our schedules. Inbound, we have one less day to get that product in. And on the transportation side, in a route delivery world, we have 5 or 6 days worth of stops now crammed into 4 or 5. I spent most of my career in the food service distribution environments. I got used to only having Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Day off for so many years. Like I mentioned, a day off in our industry means that we're going to be working much harder the day before and probably 2 days after the holiday. So moving on, let's see, where was I? So we have 5 more weeks until we can put 2020 behind us. I am so ready for that. I think all of us was affected in one way or another with COVID-19 and the virus, but we've had to deal with it and accept what we've had to. So I'm moving on to 2021, mentally at least. If I start signing things 2021, I'm going to mess up a whole lot more than I do normally, but I assure you I am already doing 2021 in my mind. You know, I'm always talking about planning and our goals, and I know those are very hard subjects. They're hard to understand and even harder to document or put them to paper. As I'm working on mine right now, I know the frustrations and how easy it'd be to just kind of blow it off. But you know, I also want to earn more money next year than I did this year. Planning and knowing my goal is the only way that I'm going to do that. Oh, how I wish someone would just give me more money each week, but in my 46 years of working, either for others or with my own business, it's been up to me to increase my earning potential every year. It was me that actually planned to move to being an order selector from a loader. I moved from selecting to the warehouse side of inventory control. From there into a forklift operator, and then on to a selection lead. And then I kept making plans and kept setting goals. It's hard. Well, not really hard. It's challenging for us. I've studied creating goals and how to plan for our futures for several years, how to achieve those goals. I tell you what, if anyone is stuck or just can't get started charting out their 2021 goals, email me at host@warehouseandoperationsasacareer.com, and I'll send you a few outlines and worksheets that may make it a little easier for you. And if you frequently visit our website, now through the end of December, you can find a few free download pages on goals and leadership that you may find interesting or useful. You know, I mentioned earning more money earlier. Last month, I was messaging with a longtime listener. She brought up an episode from back in December of 2017 titled Fourth Quarter 2017, Preparing for a Richer 2018. I had forgotten about several of the points, and I thought I'd reshare a couple of the quotes that I dug up way back then. So we were talking about how it was time to start planning for the next year, and like usual, I was talking about wanting to make more money than I did that year. It's a little early for my planning rah-rah earning speech just yet, but for the heck of it, let's talk about it for just a couple of minutes. Okay, let's say I want to earn $5,000 more next year than I did this year. That's only $2.40 an hour that I'd need to make at regular time, this coming year. And we can somewhat control our wages, so it's guaranteed that I can. Sounds kind of strange, doesn't it? But I believe it's factual. It's up to me, myself, and I. You know, some of my favorite quotes. Zig Ziglar, one of my favorites, said, "If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you." I saw this recently on Facebook. I think it came from The Vibrant Mind. When a flower doesn't bloom, you fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower. I know if I interject myself close to successful people, it helps me make better decisions. And one that helps me almost daily is don't ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Let it go. I think I found that a long time ago on lifeadvancer.com. You know, I went back and checked the episode that she brought up in the archives section of the website and found where I said, "One thing I worked hard on this year, and is probably my strongest accomplishment, is just keeping my mouth shut more often." I get in a lot of trouble by thinking something and it just kind of rolling out of my mouth. That paragraph still holds true today as well. There's a goal right there that I can work on for 2021. Oh, and how can we talk about quotes and not mention a few from my favorite motivational thinker, Vince Lombardi? He tells us that winning is not a sometime thing. It is an all-the-time thing. You don't do things right once in a while. You do them right all the time. And then I like this one. Unless a man believes in himself and makes a total commitment to his career and puts everything he has into it, his mind, his body, his heart, what's life worth to him? And then here's a really good one too. The quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence, regardless of their chosen field of endeavor. I'll put links to today's quotes in the show notes at warehouseandoperationsasacareer.com in case you'd like to look at those and a couple others. I like looking them up. It's fun and interesting to me. I myself would not want to be the person to tell Vince Lombardi that I couldn't make an additional $2.40 an hour next year. I don't feel he had much patience for the words can't or couldn't. Oh, and we can't forget Henry Ford. Henry Ford left us with, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I myself tried to quit using the word can't a long time ago. Well, I went down one of my rabbit holes and got off subject a bit. Anyway, I wanted to talk about, are you thinking about your advancements or promotions about this time of year? Do you think you'd like to change tasks or departments? Maybe feeling like you've mastered the position you're in now and that you're ready to move on to that next stepping stone? It is nerve-wracking. Change is difficult, right? If you've planned it out and you know a little about what to expect, it may still be a little difficult, but you're going to ace it and be successful at it. I guarantee it. Well, thanks for checking in with us here at WAOC, and we wish you a productive, prosperous, and safe week ahead.